This is the Claims Sector User Guide for statutory bodies. You can access the digital grant management system using the link provided, www.vcsgrants.communities-ni.gov.uk. In this user guide, we will look at how the main contact for your organization, your statutory body, can create and edit a claim, and then how the director of your statutory body can submit that claim. As the main contact for your organization, log into the system and go to the My Applications window located on the home page. Click on the application ID for the application for which a claim needs to be created. You can check you have selected the correct application by looking at the Summary tab, where you will see standard details about the application, including the application ID, project summary, and also, if we scroll to the end of that page, we see the financial summary with salary, rolling program costs, and flexible costs. As the main contact for your organization, you will see that you have a button that you can click on to create a claim. That button will take you automatically to the task to create and edit a claim. You will see you're looking at the application processing screen. And on the right hand side, we have an activities panel with tasks in the to-do section, which must be completed. A key point to note, starting a claim, you do this once. It does not create multiple claims. You can save the draft and return to the same claim throughout the claim period and add expenditure over weeks and months until you are ready to submit. To show you that, I will return to my inbox now. See my dashboard, my home page. And here we will see in my upcoming tasks, I have a new task to edit claim for the claim that we've just created. Having started my claim, I will now return to edit that claim. From my task list, we can see here in the list of activities, in the to-do section on the right-hand side, a blue arrow button. I click on that button to open the claim form. The statutory body claim form has one section, and we can see here, question 1.1, project information, is auto-populated. Question 1.2, approved project costs for 25-26, again is auto-populated. Section 1.3 is where I can enter the actual claim details. Again, broken down by salaries, rolling costs, program costs, and flexible costs. For this claim, I will still enter some salary costs and program costs. First, I select the date from the start period of my claim. dated 2, and the amount that I wish to claim. Again, for program costs, the start and end dates for the claim period. Which are automatically totaled on the page. The next section, question 1.4, do you approve this claim? And 1.5, accountability control. These are disabled on this form at present. And the declaration. These will become activated when I send this form to my director for authorization and submission. So right now I can save draft and continue. I can confirm that I've completed the form. That then moves the task from my to-do section to the done section on the application processing screen. Then I need to scroll down to next steps. I can also choose to filter the documents. You can see there my claim forms. Next steps, send claim to chairperson for approval. Click on the blue arrow. If I go back to my upcoming tasks, that task to edit a claim for a statutory body has now left my task list. I will log in as the director for this organization to review and submit the claim form. As director for my statutory body, I will have received an email notification saying that I have a task in my task list to approve and submit a claim. When I log into the system, I can go to the upcoming tasks window, where I will see the submit claim button in my task list. I click on that button and it takes me to the application processing screen. On the right hand side in the activities panel, in the to-do section, I can see a claim form for statutory body. I click on the blue button to open that form. Here I can see a single section form. Question 1.1, project information, again is pre-populated. I can see in question 1.2 the approved costs for 25-26. The claim details in section 1.3 are now read-only. And then question 1.4 is now activated. Do I approve this claim? If I select yes, then the other questions on this form will activate. First, we have 1.5, accountability control, and a statement that requires a tick box. And then 1.6, the declaration, again followed by a statement tick box, and also the date of my claim submission to be entered here. If I select no, this stage, I will be asked to enter a message that can be sent back to the main contact to edit or change the claim. So here I would describe what changes are required and then proceed to save draft and exit, save draft and continue, to return to the application processing screen, with the form partly complete that I can then send back to the main contact to edit. For our purpose today, I will say that I approve this claim. We will tick the box for accountability control, tick the declaration that I understand this form may be shared with the Inland Revenue, add the date, save draft and continue. Yes, complete the form and move to next steps. Now the task is moved from the to-do section in the activities panel to the done section. I could choose to redo that, but right now we'll progress with the next step. By scrolling down, I can see next steps, and I have the option here to approve the claim and submit it to the DFC for my development officer to review. Or if I did not approve the claim and I added some text requiring the main contact to make a change, this is where I would send the claim back to the main contact to make those changes and then resubmit, and we follow the same cycle again. But for this guide, I will say the claim has been approved by the chair or director. And if I return to my task list, we can see the claim that I had been working on. This is a separate claim that no longer appears on my task list. And that has been submitted to my development officer for review. That's the end of the claim process. Thank you for your time.